What was the Hindenburg? You don't know that, do you? You think I'd tell you that? That is top class priority. But since I need to pass this project, I'll make an exception. The Hindenburg was an airship, also known as a Zeppelin. The reason it's so famous is because of its giant crash, which is known as the Hindenburg disaster, but we'll talk about it later. It was built by Graf Zeppelin, who the Zeppelin, which is another word for airship, is named after. But the Nazis financed it because they wanted to use it as a billboard. On its tail fin, it had the swastika. And it was also used to carry passengers back and forth between America and Europe. It was actually the first airship to carry passengers from Europe to North America on a normal basis. So, when it crashed, we get to the crash now. On May 6, 1937, the Hindenburg went down in flames in Lakehurst, New Jersey. The exact reason that it crashed is still being investigated, but they know it definitely had something to do with the highly flammable gases that were used in the engine chambers. It had 16 gas chambers, which were coated in gelatin, the stuff you eat in gummy bears. And it actually cost $400 for a one-way trip in 1936 and $450 in 1937, even though it was a little over $100 to get first class on a German airliner. And on March 1936, a year before it crashed, there was pretty severe damage to the fin, which enraged the commander, Hugo Eckener, and he basically commanded all the flights before it blew up. And